Продолжаются. Я даже не очень понимаю, это проблема то, что лазер лагает, или это настолько все близко сейчас находится. У нас последний момент на карте. Туда-сюда шкала двигается. Не может определиться, кому поинт отдать. Последние ноты. 187 очков.
Жесть! Почти!
187 очков.
But both players on Team Brazil are back to the max combo count. Oh, and Mixamu is going to find the first drop in the Peruvian team right now.
That's the Casaban.
They're actually quite fun to play. I did play them. Oh my god! No! This is not the future I expected.
The archive pool! The blue archive pool is gone, guys!
No more blue archive.
Их поинт.
Уже это очень похоже на поинт для Японии. Последние ноты. Преимущество к 1000 уже скатывается и все. Немножко хватило. 193 поинта. Молодцы. Японцы молодцы. Дожали.
Додержали.
But this is gonna be SV.
Let it cook
This is
though.
a very
Let it cook though.
unique map.
Let it cook! There it is! You should all know this video, by the way.
Love it.
Yes, same.
Everyone knows Daisy Cutter, right?
I know, right?
So, I want to say like
The first half. Wow, the scores are actually fairly close for this. It
Oh,
just
hold
take-
on. Scott is slowly going towards Slovakia now. They finding some accuracy drop alongside Simka and Billy are down to 99.62 now, but we are slowly approaching at the end of the match.
No,
Stay!
Foxy!
Wait, trade it with
No,
Foxy.
we traded.
Hold on.
Oh, go on.
Wait, you're trading it
No,
back.
come on. Oh my,
Wait, but Billy,
wait, is this it?
hold on,
Is this
hold
it?
on.
Oh,
Is this
come on.
it?
No.
Wait,
Hold on.
it's not over yet, it's
You're
not over
taking
yet.
There was 600 points.
Point.
No.
600
No.
points towards France.
Oh my god.
What?
They're very technical. And technicality in general is like a set of patterns that are easily chokeable.
Oh no!
What? No!
Oh,
no!
no,
I am,
no, not
I'm
like
so
this.
sorry.
Not
I am
like
so
this.
sorry. I am so
Oh.
sorry.
Rakanavan just breaking.
I mean, this time the disconnect happened way later in the map, so that kind of rules out the possibility of replaying. If they don't submit a score, this is going to be very unfortunate for the Germans, but that will mean a point for Malaysia.
Yeah.
Oh, but the back, it could be
wait.
happening, everybody. This is hype. Nothing is synced up anymore. We won't know who won this point until the very end. We're all on the edge of our seats right now.
Wait, no! The MP link says Germany won!
Did they win? Oh,
Yeah, they did!
Crystallized.
16,000 points!
Oh,
16,000
boy.
points!
This is incredible. There we go. Oh boy, that was almost nightmare scenario coming in there, and it doesn't happen. We have Germany take.
That's fair. That'd probably be the best idea. LN5 having been banned. But if they maybe have really good scores in LN5, I can just see LN3. But that's about it. I'm not too sure what else they would really be able to ban. There's only so many charts that are still available. Looks like they're probably discussing that right now.
Maybe they are listening to the stream, waiting for my advice. I hope
Maybe,
not.
maybe. We're gonna see LN5 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god!
I called it! I called it!
That was like timed!
Elendoy?
Da, bagă, Elendoy.
Bagă Elendoy!
Nu mai știu.
Sau bagă Hybrid, cum dorești tu. Numai nu Rice.
Bă, eu la Hybrid n-am scoruri excelente.
Eu aparent am, dar nu văd nimic pe ecran, deci nu contează.
De ce n-am mapa? A, trebuie să-i dau update.
Ok, dar imaginează...
Imagine
Imagine dacă dăm comeback totuși.
Nu cred că dăm comeback,
Nu dăm niciun comeback.
Nu,
lasă-mă să mă duc, vreau la magazin să mă duc să-mi iau like căcaturi.
Vreau și eu să mă joc Scorbers 2, bă, da.
Facem. Așa, mi-am răpsit.
Understand.
Bro!
La un moment dat aveți
Why?
No more.
Lind cu 20.000. Wow, ce tare.
Damn.
Yeah, that needs more maps. Yeah, like back to Pal World.
Back to Power World.
It's time to open Football Manager. Let's go.
Alright, well, goodbye.
I think you got muted before that. Get wrecked.
What the?
And oh my, okay. So we're just gonna casually have everyone playing on Flashlight. Okay then.
Coordination, especially here in this last course. So, that being said, it's a 50,000 point difference, but it's not gonna matter because Martin's actually gonna break again. Oh, which is, they gotta stay consistent if they want to get this win. And unfortunately, Martin just not being able to keep up with this difficulty ramp. But the score is still in their lead, but not too much, and Mapsa actually finding a drop.
Oh, it's getting close, but I don't think there's enough map left. Thank goodness that Mexico built up that lead at the start of the map because they really needed it. 1,100 points between them. It could have been a repeat from LN4, but Mexico manages to change fate this time. They are going to secure their first point in this match.
I think they got really lucky. Oh my gosh. Don't do this, Japan.
Just a little bit more.
This long notes.
Hold on.
What's happening? What is going on?
Accuracy,
No,
hello?
no.
Accuracy?
Oh no. Oh my.
And it goes back to Indonesia.
What did we just saw? Indonesia.
Still, nearly a quarter of the way map left to go, and just less than that now, 7,000 point difference for Brazil, as things are still looking like it can be in Sweden's favor if we see drops. Madalena did show signs of that earlier, but it didn't really affect much. But there's one from Curry! There's another one from Curry! Things are getting really close now! It's the final part of the map!
1,000.
Sweden cannot afford any more breaks.
Curry finds
Curry
another
goes
drop.
again!
I think that's it. Sweden will be taking
We
their
just
first
don't
and very
need
much
another
point.
miss.
Can Sweden hold out?
And
And yes,
that's
they
it.
do. 8,000 points towards Sweden, getting their first and much needed point of this match.
And just
All the way to the end. Only a quarter of the map left. So far, yeah, still a 3-4 combo for Hong Kong. But Thailand though, aside from the one miss from Panasonic, Penny and Fresky doing the absolute best that they can. Fresky actually right now has overtaken Penny in the accuracy department.
yeah, but still,
And the
Dynachon having the highest accuracy of the lobby. as that lead is starting to shrink, and there's a miss from X-Bomb that could do it. Is there just enough map to keep?
I think there is. There is actually enough map. Down to the wire, and actually Thailand picks up a break point. Unfortunate break from X-Bomb at the most inopportune time.
Anything can happen. One hand throw, no one missed on that one hand throw. All got their accuracy drop. Neon Dracon and Johnny still above 99.80%. It's just Curry on Brazil, 99.75%, trying their best to keep both of them in check, but it's just not enough.
Oh
this
my
is a team
goodness,
tournament.
it's flickering,
As
it's
we're
flickering!
entering the end of the
I don't think this is enough!
They're not safe! Hold on. Anything can still happen.
Oh my goodness!
Wait.
Brazil needs to it could just be a couple 300s. That lead is going over to Sweden though! And Sweden is going to pull it off! It is now
By 2,000 points.
It is now, it is now 4-5.
Tiebreaker hype,
I
everyone?
believe, after being down, I believe 4-0, they have climbed back their way.
What is that?
Versus last chorus, which is really tricky, all things considered, but I don't think it's going to be enough of a point difference. Mexico about
No, not at all.
10,000 to 15,000. Unfortunately, this is from NASA, but it shouldn't be enough. But the accuracies are struggling a lot. Oh, it's going to be flickering a lot.
And how did Indonesia pull off the heist of a century? That last little key eye spelling doom for Mexico.
Last couple imbers, no FC is being dropped here by the United States. Sky still holding 98.43. Undertale samples, not much trouble. United States steals the lead and is 2,000 points ahead, but still some long nose remain, and that's their weakness. This is what the Philippines have been feeding off to build this advantage. And Charlie drops the combo, 35 combo. 3,500 combo down the train. Philippines takes a massive lead now into the rolls at the ending. And it seems like they clutched it at the very end with another miss by Charlie on the fourth column. That's it. There's no more map left. And Philippines takes it by 8,800. What a miss by Soviet! What? No 7,300. Had that miss being on a closer gap, it could have ended the Philippines. But they take it nonetheless, 7,300 points. What a roller coaster of an ending!
And it's safe to say Brazil will be moving on to the semi-finals. It was a well-fought match for sure, and Brazil coming out victorious in the end, nearly 40,000 points of difference. And Curry FCing the tiebreaker. What are you doing? And GG, well played to both sides of the team.
You're not a real Filipino if you don't eat noodles with rice, you know?
That's very true. Considering both of us here are Filipino, I'm here to attest to this.
I mean, like, Filipinos eat rice with anything, I don't know. Oh, we have cortex here. What
we
is that?
we are notorious for eating rice with basically anything. Though I feel like that goes for most Asian countries. It's fine.
Oh, what is that?
What is this part?
Yo, wait.
The Italians really had to cook here, huh?
I mean, Italians are good cooks.
That's true, but they cooked a bit too much in my opinion.
They cooked so much, the kitchen burned down.
If I ever see a rice toasty map again, I'm not going to take it seriously.
I know. It's all up to these two players. If they miss, this will be the end for any of their team. If any one of them miss.
Part.
Yeah, just
the last jumps.
Yeah, under 1/8 of the map left. There's only 100 points left. All of these players have similar accuracies, but LKM missed. Mortis holding 99.28, Sotin holding 99.19, class. Oh, LK missed and FN missed. This is big. This is a big
No more
drop.
FCs for Team China.
This is going to be a Brazilian win for this map.
FC by Z Curry?
It is.
It is.
Wow.
988.
Yeah, despite the rocky start, Zay Curry manages to recover that accuracy and carry Brazil. That is really
Classic and FM. It's just.
I wouldn't be so sure. There's a miss now by Hitachi on the Jack transition. The one hands can be tricky, I think, for any player here. So we'll have to see.
That's a worst place to break. You know, the transition and about to go into 400 combo as well.
It was a pretty big accuracy choke as well. The United States on the lead, but Set2A drops on one of those bursts, and the Jack specifically. And the lead still not going the other way around, but it's starting to flicker, and the map is almost over. It's 368 points. The United States barely clutch it. Whoa, that came to the wire.
In Taiwan, we'll miss in 3, 2, 1.
Let's go! Let's go! That's a big man!
Oh, we can see.
FM might be actually missing.
Okay, we will
Alright,
be.
let's catch up here with Z Curry.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time.
I see it.
Oh, and the wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that random noise.
It's okay. I see it, and I don't want to see it anymore.
Yes, but yeah, I know. It's
Please don't make me see it anymore. Let it sync
Yeah.
up already.
It's already too late, man. You've already seen it.
Robert trades it back this time. We're having a bit of a back and forth now beginning to develop as players starting to recover. 2 FCs on the side of Canada, 1 on the side of Indonesia, but the accuracy still in favor of Indonesia, but not the misses. Paulo Wise and Suga trading once again.
It's so tough. A lot of these players are finding a slew of misses in between, like these speedy transitions going out of LNs and stuff like that. Holloway is actually taking a dirty miss, at least one where you don't want it. This map is closing out and Canada just has the slightest of leads. It's such a very calm ending until this final speed intro, and that's really where Canada does not want to drop any 200s. They can't afford any, but a couple do happen, and Indonesia is gonna swing it in the end. Last couple notes, so calm, but not for Canada. Unfortunately, Indonesia takes this and Canada is out.
Just when we thought things were going uphill, wait, no, the lead's starting to shrink again now.
Diablo!
Oh my god,
Diablo
Diablo drops! Hold on a second, it's not over yet.
Last third
Oh,
of
there's
the
a
map.
missile funeral! There's only one F. Wait, no, there's no more FCs on the side.
No
of
more
Malaysia.
FCs. It
It's
is just
only-
Velos.
It's always ending with Velos.
The final boss of Team
2,000
Taiwan.
points. Malaysia
If
just
Velos
needs
drops,
to pray.
if
Malaysia
Velos
just-
drops, this is all over.
Yeah, Velos has been
Diablo.
carrying the combo, and Diablo missing again. That lead. It's sheer off Velos. Velos is gonna bring this back unless it's not going to be enough. But
Oh no!
It's enough.
Releases.
It's enough. Taiwan is gonna take it.
7.
Taiwan.
Saga needs to hold together. He needs to do it.
Rakanoven needs to hold this. It's all on Rakanoven. This lead is shrinking. Italy, Angela with the chainless. Rakanoven needs to hold. Rakanoven bomb misses. Siberian misses, trades it though, but it's not gonna. Oh no, Rakanoven with another miss, and now you miss it. Give them the win for this entire match, and
Oh my God.
it will be Italy.
What?
Oh my goodness, Rakanoven.
What did I just
Holding-
watch?
Rakanoven was holding 5,000 combo, but it was unfortunate.
no!
Oh my god, he is! No! No! Happy, no! Danny, please! You have to take a faster, dude. There isn't enough time.
Eventually.
No, it's a muted, no!
Oh, there we go. We got you through. We got you one. You got the
No!
The 2 misses already brings to a 50,000 point lead? Wait, what are these accuracies? What? You gotta be kidding me, right?
99.8. These are 4 digits, by the way. These are actually just 4 digits. 993 on a map like this with a 69 coin. What is that? A V1 double S as well? Oh my god!
Like, something to note is, other than the mere fact that we see 2 993s in this lobby, the mere fact that a team in this tournament can 2970 this map, that's a 990k average. Literally, what is this team doing? What in the world is this? How is this even legal?
These are 4 digits, by the way. 1 200, 90 watches, and a V1 double S as well on the Vietnam team. Honestly, this was definitely a smart pick for them.
Zone drops, but doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Since we are at the end.
There's 50,000 point lead.
Another dominant showing by Team Italy and right. Oh, did Marcel miss at the last end? That was 2 notes.
Yeah, that was pretty funny, but man, look, Marcel's score is insane.
Fucker.
Hundreds, especially now coming up this small end section. Orange Juice is going to be finding another drop. It is getting very close right now. Oh, but Shai's training it back, unfortunately. Oh,
but Vixel trades it as well.
Oh my god!
It's a 1v1 now. It's 1v1 now for Reizuna and Veloci. Like what you said, it's a now or never situation. But anyone can miss here. Imagine if anyone misses on this easy section.
Definitely.
No one will for sure. It's alright.
Watch. 5, 4, 3, 2. Wait, no, hold on. 3, 2, 1. Okay, never mind. Oh, it does look like Taiwan are gonna be getting.
Is accuracy. Yeah, they're beating it off the... Wait! Shai's almost getting the V1 double S. For Veloci with a very... Yeah, Veloci and Reizuna having almost the exact same score. If you were to look at the ones at the ratio and the tournament count. Look at Diablo Rex and Orange.
Still left to go. That was the one combo that they needed to keep intact to try and keep this lead under control, and it is now ballooning out of control. Tonel finally falls. Charlie, everybody's starting to pop all over the place as we make our way into the ending. It's not over by any stretch of the imagination. That lead is shrinking. 6,000 points. Tonel is finding misses out of nowhere. Is there enough time for the Italians to claw us back? It is 1,600 points. Gotta watch these final releases. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. The United States managed to pull it out. 1,700 points in their favor to steal the first LN pick in this match to make it 3-0.
Gosh, that...
Something that is reasonable to expect from 1 or 2 players.
Let's
in
put
like
it
every
this
match.
way. If you are getting 990k on this TB, you are skill banned.
Yo. It seems like
It's
laser
not actually
crashed.
true, but well, my laser crashed. No, no. 07s for the laser. 07s for the laser.
Unfortunate situation.
Is gonna find a drop, so that lead finally switching back over to Taiwan, and with a lot of force behind it, 2,000 points.
Yeah, for sure. Tonel's losing a full 0.2% with that drop. Another one to boot, and that's going to help triple the advantage for Taiwan. Sky falls as well, and now we see the fruits of their labor. Taiwan starting to eke out the advantage as we make our way into this final 8th of the chart. Diablo finds another drop, but Tonels and Charlie are starting to find the misses as well. There are no FCs. There is no significant combo for the United States, and I feel like after 3 maps, the 4th one finally pays off, and Taiwan is on pace to notch their first point on the board. A couple of drops for the road here from Veloce, but again, a 38,000 point win to answer back what was a very strong start from the United States, and it is now 1-3 here.
Great great scores from Taiwan. That's exactly what I was talking about. Exactly what was needed. Some gonna take yet another trade, but it's not gonna do anything for the United States. Taiwan is gonna clean up this pick very comfortably. And
oh, actually, no! Oh, you were calling it right there at the end! Oh no! A last-second disaster for Taiwan. Veloz and Diablo, we were already singing the praises. Dinah, this is why we do not sing our praises until the map is done.
Those ending checks.
This map was 30 seconds shorter. This is the advantage that they needed. It's 4,000 points. The United States has the accuracy, but Diallo Rex finds the miss, and the lead swings back in favor of the United States. A quarter of the map left to go. A quarter of the map remaining for Taiwan to do something about it, but Diablo Rex not able to find their footing once again as the United States begins to make this a tiny bit of a runaway. I am not going to call it just yet, but an 8,000 point lead. At this point, with Z2 finding their drop, that lead shrinks, and Taiwan takes advantage once again with the landing burst coming through. Is there enough time for them to try and wrestle this back? There's another couple of misses, but it is not going to be enough. The United States once again doing just enough at the end of the chart. The supporting cast of Basil and Charlie, too much for Shice and Veloz to overcome, and they punched their ticket into the grand finals by a score of 7-1.
60,000 points of difference now. This is what the United States is looking for. And I think it is pretty much safe to say, unless a monumental collapse happens into the jump chills, Toenails finds a miss, but that is that's first.
4 lines for most players are on the 950Ks, and making 50,000 points of difference just with that little margin is not going to happen at all. And the map just concludes. It is the United States who takes the first point and is still into the match. They win by 49,000, a fairly decisive one.
From the United States, Vixile, I think they're on an FC run. 99.61, that's actually really impressive. And now Vietnam taking a monumental break point.
Double FC on the hardest Rise map of the pool. What are you talking about,
FC?
Vietnam?
Oh, Rezuna with the FC as well. I didn't even realize Rezuna was still holding on.
It is going to be another victory for the Vietnamese. The only question is, will Stubda get the FC at the end or not? This very ending is a bit mind-blocky, but they get it anyways. 988,000 points for Stubda, who holds the only FC and puts Vietnam into a match point, tournament point situation. They only need to win one more map and they take the tournament. United States quite defeated at this point. Mentality and morale pretty downhill, unfortunately. But they are gonna start the attempt at the very least of recovery, because the match is not over until it is. And unraveling stasis is gonna be the choice by the United States. We're gonna see SVs. A grand final without SVs would have been sad. We may have a grand finals without hybrids though, so that's also kind of sad.
Yeah, have we ever had a match that has never had a hybrid be played?
Yeah, I think.
Thinking about it. What do you mean you're thinking about? Stop thinking. No.
Oh, we got it! We got it!
Oh, let's go. Yes.
All right.
Toki.
Gaming.
Get in.
All right, here we go. SV time.
There we go. They stopped the whole time for this. They
Nuts on the table. Nuts are redeemed.
Wise, they are slightly on the lead, but the accuracy difference is a bit too much now in favor of Vietnam. And there isn't much left in terms of gimmicks. It is just the last ending here that may be enough for the United States. There's a couple misses from Vietnam, but Tokiyumi is just looking insane. They are not dropping at all, and nobody else on the Vietnamese team is. And it looks like the SV team is gonna be defeated for the first time. And it will be Vietnam. Everything's looking like it, but there's a lot of accuracy drops here. They get traded immediately. I don't think there's enough time whatsoever. Total challenge rush. Sorry,
that's gonna be it
as well, but it's not enough. It is Vietnam. It is 7-1, and it's Such a crazy ending. But
And
we
just
have
like
a new
that-
champion. Just like that.
And Vietnam, the first seed, going to be taking first place on the podium. 24. Ladies and gentlemen, your champions, Vietnam! And of course, commiserations to the United States for putting up one hell of an effort, as well as Taiwan and everybody as well in this tournament. Oh man, that was a absolutely monumental performance. Excellent work with storyboarding, especially with this tiebreaker. It was very, very fun. But if there's one thing, it's the QR code for. It's literally unscannable. I've had this thought for ever since this tournament started.